The thief was about to rummage through the valuables when he suddenly heard someone approaching. He quickly crawled under the bed, only to discover that someone was already lying there. Had he run into another thief? In fact, the man in front of him was the landlord of the house. He had just come into the room to look for his pet snake. Before he could find it, two female tenants walked in, afraid of being misunderstood by them. The man had no choice but to hide under the bed. Just when the tenants finally left, the thief broke in. The man was about to catch the thief red-handed, but the thief suddenly stopped him, warning that he would also be arrested as an accomplice. The man thought the warning made sense, and decided to report the thief only after it was safe. Unexpectedly, one of the female tenants decided to stay and chat. The two men were utterly helpless and could only keep waiting. What they never imagined was that the chat would last for 4 whole hours. Both men were already half asleep, yet the two tenants on the bed were still full of energy, even starting a song guessing game. After guessing for a long time without success, both men under the bed grew anxious. They even started arguing over it, and decided to make a bet. The loser would get flicked on the forehead. When the tenant finally revealed the answer, the man was overjoyed because he had guessed correctly. The thief had no choice but to obediently offer his forehead. Unexpectedly, the man only tapped it gently. From that moment on, their relationship began to change. Soon, the night passed. Both men were exhausted and sore all over. Even worse, they were extremely hungry. Watching the tenants eat snacks on the bed, their mouths watered uncontrollably. At that moment, the thief suddenly thought of something, and pulled out a chocolate bar from his pocket. The man was thrilled and begged him to share some. The thief gladly agreed and gave him half. The man felt embarrassed, but still solemnly declared that he would not let the thief off, just because of this small kindness. Despite his harsh words, their relationship grew even closer. But soon after, the man began to sweat profusely, as his bladder was already full. Seeing his painful expression, the thief anxiously took out his lighter, and tossed it to draw the tenant's attention, then stole a drink bottle. The bottle was small, but it solved the man's urgent problem. Just then, the man's pet snake appeared. At the critical moment, the thief stepped forward, and blocked the snake's attack with his face. The loud noise exposed them at once. The thief was arrested by the police. When the man asked why he had protected him, the thief replied that, from the moment the man gently tapped his forehead, he had already regarded him as a brother. The man was deeply moved upon hearing this. The two hooked pinkies and made a promise to be brothers forever.